Corero Network Security is seeing demand build up for its smart wall threat defense system. The AIM-listed company has won a $700,000 order in the cloud hosting sector from one of the world's largest hosting firms. To discuss the news and the company's progress, I am pleased to be joined by Chief Executive Ashley Stevenson. Hello, Ashley.
There.
Thank you for joining us today.
You're
Now,
welcome.
this order I've just mentioned, it's the biggest order to date for the company in the hosting sector, isn't it? How significant is it?
That's right. We're enjoying growth both in the number of orders and also in the size of the orders that we're receiving. So we're very pleased with to be able to make this announcement today.
So tell us a bit more about how long the discussions took. Was it an easy deal to seal, or did it take years or months of negotiations?
Good question. We're obviously engaged in many conversations with prospective customers. These type of deals, somewhere between 3 to 6 months in duration, typically involve after first meeting and explaining the capabilities of our product and matching them with the customer needs. There'll usually be some kind of proof of concept or trial, which there was in this case. And at the end of the successful trial, the customer can then move to purchase and deployment in production.
And how many trials do you have currently going on?
Oh, multiple trials all over the world, going both in the US and in Europe at the present time.
So let's go back to this order for a little while.
Sure.
What is it for exactly? How are you going to help your client?
Good. One of the interesting aspects of the cloud hosting business is that the customer we sell to is actually hosting thousands, if not tens of thousands of other customers. And so they're responsible in some ways for all of the attacks that arrive towards those customers. It's a little bit like you might not see much crime at your home, but in a city of thousands or even millions of people, the police force sees a lot of crime. So when it comes to cybercrime, if you're a hosting provider and you're hosting many corporations and their websites, you will see the aggregate of all of the attacks on all of your captive customers. And that's driving both a need and an opportunity within that customer base for Corero-like products.
And what about the timeline for this deal? It's renewable after a year, isn't it? How is it going to work in terms of recurring revenues, for instance?
Yes, the hosting space usually comprises of infrastructure purchases, capital expenses, as well as operating expenditures. And this deal is no different. So there's an initial purchase of equipment by the customer where it gets deployed in all of their internet-facing connections to protect them from these DDoS attacks. And then there's an ongoing annual maintenance and monitoring and support contract that goes with that equipment to keep it up to date, fighting the latest attacks, and also providing any product or feature updates that occur during each 12-month period.
And are you seeing increased demand in the hosting sector for your DDoS protection solution, and why? Is there a big opportunity there?
We are. We're both seeing increasing demand ourselves and increasing recognition within the industry for the need for a product like ours. We specialize in automatic, inline, always-on DDoS protection. And the cloud hosting and web hosting businesses are realizing that they need to provide this kind of protection to their customers and to their infrastructure if they're going to maintain high availability for those services.
And how wide is the window? Everyone knows that in the IT sector, things move pretty fast and things change very quickly. So how long until IT directors find a solution against DDoS attacks?
That's a very good question. Most industry analysts believe that we are not in a mature phase of the cyber threat market. So the forecast suggests that this is going to be growing double digit for the coming years. In fact, as far as we can see, we see no near-term end to the threat of DDoS attacks. As capacity increases, as the number of systems and even Internet of Things go online, we see an increasing threat from DDoS and also an increasing attack surface, if you will, of the customers who need to be protected.
And how well positioned is Corero to benefit from this opportunity?
Well, we've been working hard to grow our profile over the last couple of years, and we believe we're succeeding. We expect continued endorsement from key customers. There are many reference customers mentioned on our website, as well as third-party recognition of our capabilities too. So I would expect to see Corero's profile continue to grow in the coming year.
So what's your sales pipeline looking like then at the moment?
I'm very busy. I'm based in the US. I'm here in UK every couple of weeks, and it's visiting large customers of the kind that we've just talked about today in our announcement. So hope I'll be back to see you again soon.
So Ashley, how well equipped is the firm currently to handle the orders?
Yes, another interesting point. We believe we're scaled to a size where we can accommodate significant growth in orders without having to grow the size of the company. So we've been investing for the future and growth, and as these companies and customers come online, we believe we're well positioned for the next 12 to 18 months to meet that demand.
And Ashley, to wrap up,
Sure.
It seems that there's a lot of momentum out there for your product and what the company is doing. How confident are you currently when you look at the future?
I have seen DDoS and cyber threat activity increase globally consistently for the last 3 years. Just come from some of the largest security trade shows in the world occurring in the US and soon in Europe, and I expect the same message to be repeated, that this battle is on. We're part of the good team, and we aim to make a business out of that position.
Fighting crime online. Thank you very much, Ashley.
Thank you.